I'm about to explore 5 of the coolest lakes you have ever seen, each one having one of the coolest landmarks on this planet. And I'll be exploring these lakes in an order where they get cooler and cooler as we go, saving the best for last. The 5th and final lake is genuinely going to blow your mind, and I'll be rating each of the 5 lakes out of 10 after exploring them to find the coolest lake. So let's begin, shall we?
Yeah.
I said let's begin, shall we?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. The first lake on the agenda is, well, weird. We're starting off here at Duck Lake. And you're probably wondering, why is it called Duck Lake? There's literally 20 ducks right there.
Let's go see if the ducks are friendly.
Can we be friends?
Okay, maybe not. I accept my defeat and will humbly have to move away from the ducks.
The ducks didn't like me that much, but sometimes in life you gotta know which fights to pick and which ones not to. Let's head to the next lake.
It's cool how this lake had a lot of ducks in a small area, so I would rate it very high, except the ducks were mean to me, so I'm going 6.5 out of 10.
I'm now at the second lake, and if you look all the way to your right, you'll see a massive castle next to some cliffs.
Okay, so I just started my journey. I'm walking over towards the castle on the cliffs. However, there's a massive problem for getting over there. You see, in order to get to the castle above the cliffs, I have to walk across this ledge the entire way, which gets taller and thinner the closer I get towards the end. I don't know, let's hope we don't fall in. The toughest part about these cliffs is that they're over a 90-degree angle. So if I fall in, I will literally probably have to swim over half a mile just to get back up to shore. So we can kiss goodbye to being on sea level. We're now on a ledge, probably about 8 feet off the water. If I fall in after this point, it's gonna be rough to even have a chance to get back.
Look at that, dude. That's sketchy. Look at this. There's literally like a waterfall I have to cross here. This is so sketchy. Oh, okay. We're through the forest at least. Oh, okay, now we're through the forest. I'm almost at the end. I think we're getting closer. I think we're getting there. We've made it. Here's the beautiful 8-story castle. But then it begs the question, what in the world is it doing way out here? I have no idea. Are you serious? The ducks followed me from one lake to the next. Hey, don't splash my drone. That wasn't very nice. Look at this, I found myself a nice little man cave. The entire lake is just like this, where the rocks are literally over 90 degrees. There's an overhang like this. As promised, later in this video, I'm going to a lake that has literal $10 million mansions. We literally have so much planned on that lake. I can't even contain my excitement, as well as the other lakes we're going to. Let's keep rolling.
I would go 8 out of 10, but there were ducks, so I'm going down a point to 7 out of 10. Welcome to the 3rd lake. I know you're thinking this doesn't look cool. Well, look up. Pretty cool now, isn't it? Huh. This waterfall is one of the tallest in the entire world at over 800 feet. There's 2 levels to it. The first is right here, technically below the lake. And then once you walk up to this bridge, you get an amazing view of the Big Boy Waterfall. It's so powerful, it literally created its own rainbow.
All right, apparently there's some way to get up to the top of this thing. I don't really know how, but I'm gonna find a way. So I'm climbing up to the top of this waterfall, and the coolest thing about this hike is that there's this gigantic river that separates Oregon and Washington. Am I almost there? No? A lot farther? Yay. Am I almost there?
Yes.
Let's go. It's about time. I'm on top of a waterfall. This is fire. I'm just kidding, it's not fire, it's water.
Look at everyone down there.
Everyone looks like ants. Excuse me, sir. Can you get a video of me? Can you get a video of me just standing there? Yeah. Perfect, thank you.
It's hard to believe that what looks like a tiny strip at the top of this waterfall is this creek, which is actually pretty big, which just goes to show how massive and epic this waterfall above this lake really is.
Challenge successful, I made it to the top. Very cool experience, but if I'm being completely honest,
The coolest part about this lake slash waterfall is that there's a coffee stand at the very bottom of it. If it has coffee, that's like an automatic +2 on the rating scale out of 10 for me. I'm addicted. Regardless, this was freaking awesome. It's only gonna get crazier. Let's go to the next lake.
This lake with the waterfall is truly epic. It had coffee and didn't have ducks. Best combo ever, 8.8 out of 10. Welcome to the fourth lake. A massive lake with some very big scary cliffs with some of the weirdest formations you've ever seen.
There's a really cool thing called Hell's Gate, where essentially these two massive cliffs are like 100 yards apart. So we're gonna walk all the way to the end of it. It's very sketchy. How's it going? All right.
I'm not sure how we would get back up from this point if we were to jump down.
Because this part of the lake is a massive wall of cliffs, if we fell in, there's literally no getting back up.
I'm getting anxiety just standing right here.
What if I pushed you?
I'd die. I think I would literally,
We made it to the point of the cliff. Just look at how cool this is. Like, I can't even begin to imagine how this formation ended up like this. The cliffs on both sides are both over 90 feet. This is where we are, and the other side of the channel is also a gargantuan cliff.
That's so high. That's so high.
The cliff is over 90 feet here, so if we fall on either side, we're cooked. There's another cliff on the other side. I've never seen a structure like this. There's a bunch of mansions all around us. Pretty wild spot, if you say so.
It's really hard to fathom what we're looking at or how this even got here. And if you go to the other side, which is an island, you'll see a really cool cave formation inside of its cliffs. We then went to another part of the lake where we could actually swim without falling 90 feet from a rock. This lake was pretty epic, but in my opinion, the waterfall lake was 0.3 epicer, if that's even a word. Anyways, this final lake will make your brain do backflips. I am now at the final lake. Thank you, Will, for getting this drone shot. Everyone, please comment W Will in the comments. Anyways, this is one of the coolest, jaw-dropping lakes in the entire world with some of the coolest houses. But the weird thing about this lake is that it used to never exist. You see, there's actually a town over 100 feet underwater below this lake. A dam was put up between two mountains, flooding this entire town, but it's a lake now, so I'm gonna enjoy it.
There's so many things to do on this lake, and one of those things is pool. However, there's one problem. There's no balls on the table, but I have a solution. Pretty cool, eh? Okay, so pool might not be my thing. That being said, there is like 50 things to do on this lake, and we're gonna do them all in this segment of the video, and you're going to be blown away. Since you wanna be entertained, and me playing pool is not entertaining because I'm bad at it, let's teleport. Why isn't it working? Ah, there we go. Goodbye.
We're gonna spend an entire week at this lake, but first, let me show you my morning routine here. First, I get out of bed, then I brush my teeth and remove my Zygo tape. I then make a cup of coffee, and then I drink that cup of coffee as I watch the sunrise. Except the sun hasn't risen, so I'm just gonna leave. I then jump in the car and leave to go to the gym, while, of course, drinking my coffee. Just look at how epic these roads are. Once I got to the gym, I had to call a guard to let me in.
Good morning.
Can let you in. Now, did you call from the call box?
Yes, right in front of the call box.
Yeah, I can let you in.
Okay, appreciate you.
We are in, baby. Look at these views, man. This is insane. I get to work out on top of a freaking mountain.
I arrived at the gym. I mean, imagine using a treadmill with this view. Couldn't be me, because I don't do cardio. After getting a nice pump in at the gym, I got some more coffee from this thing that I've never seen before. I then drove back down to the lake, and in case you can't tell, I'm very addicted to coffee.
I mean, I couldn't think of a better time to drink coffee with the windows down in the mountains than this. I'm gonna continue my morning routine.
I cooked some eggs and ate them as I actually watched the sunrise this time. This is my dog Rover, and he loves to retrieve in the water. He's like an aquatic Michael Jordan.
Good boy.
But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw his little dummy into the water again, but with a twist. You'll see down there. I'm gonna hook this GoPro up to Rover's collar. And this is gonna be the most cinematic shot in the history of film. I don't care what Hollywood movies you've seen, Marvel productions, this is going to be the best shot you've ever seen in cinema. Rover, can you promise to take care of my GoPro? Make sure it doesn't sink. Wag your tail if you'll take care of my GoPro. Okay, good boy. Good boy. I can't wait to see how this shot turns out. This is gonna be insane. Yeah, come here, Rover. Come here. Good boy. Yeah, look at my little videographer. Look at my little videographer. Don't get me wet. I was complimenting you. All right, Rover. We're gonna go further with the GoPro this time, okay? Good boy. Boy. Good boy. Tell me this isn't the most epic thing you've ever seen. This is freaking awesome. Okay, I feel like my life is now complete by putting a GoPro on the dog, but we still have even crazier things to do on this lake. It's only gonna get wilder. I know, Rover, I'm sorry, but somehow it's gonna get crazier than you. Yet to get into the water. Watch this. I'm about to spawn my friend Robbie. And look at that. Woo! It's magic. It's not magic, it's video editing.
Duh.
I just realized I have sweatpants on.
You wanna go change?
No.
They should know you're gonna hop in.
Of course I'm gonna hop in, bro. Yeah! Robbie, what do you think about this lake?
It's a beautiful lake. I mean, what is not to like? You got a mountain right here, great people, you know.
But later we're gonna ride some levitating, futuristic, surfboard, electronic things. The next thing we're doing is lift boards. There's no better way to describe it besides it being like a surfboard on steroids. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna say less and show more. Let's do the lift boards. So we have a beginner about to attempt this thing. I'm gonna follow him with my drone to show you guys how difficult this thing is to get up on.
Okay, he's up. Oh, he's wobbling. Oh, he's up. Okay. Well, he was up for a solid 6-7 seconds. That's a lot better than my first go around. All right, he's back in starting position. Let's see if he can get up. Oh, yikes, yikes. Get some momentum, stand up. Come on, get the momentum. Oh, he's up, he's standing up. His feet are sweaty, arms spaghetti. Oh, he fell.
As you can tell, it ain't the easiest thing in the world to do.
Robbie and I then went back up to that club on top of the mountain. It's truly one of the coolest places I've ever been.
Doesn't get much better than this, eh?
Yeah, can we do the Philly breakfast burrito?
Thank you.
This place has 4 full indoor pickleball courts, so you know I had to cook Robbie. As well as a pool with one of the coolest views ever and a full drink fridge.
You're not getting that?
No. You know what we are getting? One of these.
Yeah, get the 42, not the 26.
It's the 42.
Oh, you need gains.
We then spent a lot of time just taking in how cool this lake is. It's hard to believe that below us there's a town just chilling, I guess. I climbed up this rope to the top of this boathouse, and then we saw this house with 6 golden retrievers.
Got enough golden retrievers there?
We threw the dummy some more for Rover. Of course he loved it. He's probably retrieved over 300 in the past week. He's very aquatic, one might say. And our other dog, Bosie, was on the neighbor's dock, and since she's scared of the drone, I followed her with it to scare her away. Bosie, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, girl. Today is July the 4th, the day that this beautiful country was founded. And since it's the 4th of July and we're on this amazing lake, there's going to be a fireworks show that is probably the coolest fireworks show you will ever see. There's going to be thousands of boats crowding around a single island where they launch over $1 million of fireworks. It's genuinely going to look like a movie scene. I'm just gonna stop talking and show you. Okay, I'm actually gonna show you.
Rover, bring it back to me. He's the king of fetching under every tree. Dummies in the morning, dummies at night. Rover won't stop till he gets it right.